Thank you very much. His Excellency the President, the Right Honorable Vice President, the Chief Minister, colleague ministers within the NAYA, the National Farmer Federation Executive, my fellow farmers them, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning or good afternoon. I'm really happy for dinner today, His Excellency. I want to start by congratulating you for the resounding victory where you get. I also want to say thank you very much for the immense opportunity we give me for let us serve you as Minister of Agriculture and Food Security. I'm deeply humbled and I will forever remain grateful to you. I want to assure you, say, I'm always and willing and ready to serve you at any time when you want. His Excellency, sir, working with you all these years, the experience has been wonderful. I don't grow for not only admire your exceptional leadership, but for also adore you for your tenacity, your determination, your focus, your hard work. During this time, I don't see you campaign confidently. You make sure that you touch all chiefdoms in this country. That not ever happened. His Excellency, that for me is what, as you can say, the audacity of purpose for that. We really want to tell you thank you. Over the 5 years, His Excellency, we don't start the implementation through you of the policy shift we involve private sector and also for bringing more machines then for support food production. And as a result of all the intervention and need, we don't see increase in the food production, particularly rice, to about 35%, with a net production of about 1,033,458 metric tons. Agriculture, they contribute about 61% to the GDP, and over this period, nobody will challenge anyone we will say food lacking in this country because they produce. Nobody not to line for any food stuff in this country during the period. Even at the height of COVID, you ensure say we produce food in this country. Even when lockdown be there, but you make sure say you give special support to the sector. His Excellency, now you don't also continue to say you will prioritize agriculture. We're very excited about that, and the prospect of that, we believe, say, will lead to food self-sufficiency. And as you, now the talk and do president, anything we say, you do one. Even before this, at the eve of the election, we received 15 low-bed trailers then, where they support the movement of machines then, now all over the district. No thank you. And as you don't say, your manifesto don't indicate you first pay for me feed salon. And I want to assure you, say, with me farmers then with the dedication, the ministry is ready for support that drive the information so we are Thank you. So, His Excellency, immediately after the election, I get a call from the National Federation for Farmers then. They say you, as one of them, and also as the president, as Farmer General, the one come for can see you. They say, do you allow me come possible? And I call through your office, I talk to the chief minister in office, and immediately, as always, you yield to that call day, na make the dinner today. So we really want to thank you for giving us the opportunity for letting come talk to you. What is the one for say? I will allow them let them talk that one day. His Excellency, during the campaign, we see that you visit several all over the country, and you get testimony of the impact where your activity under the agriculture sector don't do in every part of this country. But I will take the opportunity for just highlight the people that within Naya, because every district represented Naya, so that for ease of time, we will make a quick. I will call the district coordinator and in team so that they will team up per district. There, now make a quick. Both districts, I start to say, okay. Moyamba district, I start a sheriff. Bond district, I start a sheriff. And Moyamba district, Tambagbetua. Pujon district, Peter Masakwe. Kenema district, Safina Tubokari. Highland district, Mohamed Bayan. Kono district, Mary Sobo. Tonkolili district, Edward Sise. Bombali district, Khadija Bangura. Kambia district, Haja Rashid Kuruma. Falaba district, Fere Musu Toure. Kotloko district, Haja Yal Mami Sise. Karina district, Abu Yende. Kwenadugu district, Haja Kade Sharif. Western area, Momo Conte. His Excellency, these are the farmers, then the representation that we come from the various districts. When we say for come, plenty of them, in fact, I think maybe twice of this number even they're outside. That now for let show, they will show you how they're determined for can see you. But for let this happen, the leadership of the National Federation for Farmers, then the leader will actually present them. They did a lot for let we assemble in a whole Naya. So on that note, I want to use this platform for invite the leader, the president of the Farmer Federation, which is no less a person but Madam Yetta Sama.
Thank you. His Excellency, sir, when we master farmer, Vice President, women took always interface. We get with Chief Minister, we get with ministers that we present Naya, particularly with Dynamic Agriculture Minister and the team. We brought Naya, instead of Naya with we. Everybody, when they work in a state house, we present Naya today. Colleague farmers, me not to boss. Now, Wuna na the boss. Now, Wuna are the represent. Anything we wanna say, now we will do. We want to take this opportunity, first of all, to appreciate God. We not feel say it's not easy for sit down with presidents when are farmers. Easy, not so. Because we are farmers, and we don't say in dream that we will achieve food security. Feed, salon, feed, salon, feed, salon. And we don't take upon ourselves, we don't say all the district na Sierra Leone. His Excellency, sir, if you can hire today, the company all jump pack up till now, carrying a day with one truck, and don't full of them same dinner. We know where we bring everybody. Now the wire don't come like Pasandi. But then I with he said, as I do, I try that you reduce this number. We can over 2,000. We did. If you want for so we want the law gonna do, now that's what we suggest. But because of the weather, we say, well, it's not bad again. But not only one grain, because one thing I know they able for people banga. Myself get me national executives and we get the national coordinator, the national women's leader, the vice president, one on that team. Let His Excellency see me. And then I don't see now say we say by commodity. We get the commodity association members then. We get for rice, we get for cassava, because we talk about diversification. What does that mean? Not to this rest no more. If we want to achieve food security, His Excellency. We get for look at cassava when our second staple food. We get for look at petete. We get for look at fufu. Thank God, me na Southeasterner. I come on, but look me Auntie Sidoranda. You know. So when we go there, that thing I just say with that roast fish, we can eat them. And my mama again, if papa come on bond. Me mama come out Moyamba. So my papa comes Kenema district. So me na mixture and mix at the other side. So now that's make His Excellency they ask me. He say you out there, what guy I will see you, what way I will see you. I say well, now so if for me, we for the other side because we na farmers and you don't talk say your agenda na farming. And why you don't talk say your agenda na farming? And that's now we your agenda we serve the farmers. We serve na farmers and the food security will not be able to achieve if you left the farmers then here. Now that's make we say we as farmers we dey come. Now we for me the first person we cry Prime Minister and the team. We say do ya una make am possible that we first can congratulate His Excellency. Farming my agenda. We say now we agenda that the farming now we what say? Farming now we agenda. So if you agenda una agenda na farming, we serve now we agenda. And the food security way they talk about the bread basket now we hand it in. And we don't ready for work with you. Tiggy one. But I want to give you small chance. I really get for they come in and out. But we prepare small things, sir. I want to give you just to go, just run down. Let me know what thing we really mean. Congratulatory message to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone on his re-election by the National President, National Federation of Farmers of Sierra Leone, NAFSEL. Your Excellency, sir, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, all other dignitaries observe. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocols as the National President and on behalf of the National Federation of Farmers of Sierra Leone, NAFSEL, I extend our heartfelt congratulations on your well-deserved re-election as the President of our beloved nation. Your victory is a testament to the trust and confidence that the people of Sierra Leone, more inclusively we the farmers, have placed in your leadership, vision and commitment to the progress and prosperity of our nation. We commend you for your unwavering dedication to the manifesto agenda number 1, Feed Salone, which focuses on enhancing food security, agricultural development, and rural transformation. Your leadership and emphasis on agriculture have been pivotal in recognizing the importance of the agricultural sector and its significant contribution to our nation's economy and the well-being of our citizens. As the National Federation of Farmers, we pledge our continued commitment and support to ensure an excellent cooperation between our federation and your esteemed government, sir. We recognize the critical role that farmers play in the overall success of the Feed Salone agenda. And we are fully aligned with your vision of transforming Sierra Leone into a food-secured nation. Our federation, sir, representing the collective voice and interest of farmers across the country, is committed to working closely with your administration to achieve the objectives set forth in your manifesto. We firmly believe that through collaboration efforts, effective policies, and targeted interventions, we can make significant strides in improving agricultural productivity, rural livelihoods, and ensuring food security for all Sierra Leoneans. Your Excellency, sir, we commend your administration's initiatives in promoting sustainable agriculture, supporting smallholder farmers, providing access to modern farming techniques, and facilitating market linkages. These efforts have been instrumental in empowering farmers and creating an enabling environment for them to thrive. These efforts, Your Excellency, was achievable by the political and professional leaderships in the Ministry of Agriculture, who demonstrated and put together a variety of systems to bring farmers together and prepare them to actively participate in your proposed agenda. It was by no mistake that you appointed such leadership with passion for the purpose we are, you and them. Thank you. We assure you that the National Federation of Farmers will actively participate in the implementation of your flagship agricultural programs, led our empathize and acknowledge and mobilize farmers to fully contribute to the food feed salon agenda. We are committed to fostering dialogue, providing valuable insights, and advocating for policies that address the challenges faced by farmers while embracing innovation, solutions, and best practices. Your Excellency, your visionary leadership, passion for agriculture, and dedication to the well-being of our farmers have inspired hope, confidence among the agricultural community. We are grateful for your continued support, and we are eager to work hand in hand with your government to bring about tangible and sustainable progress in our agricultural sector. For this purpose, we are most humbly presenting as an attachment to this message our required support that will enhance our fullest participation and successful output anticipated for your approval. Once again, congratulations, sir. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations to your team. Congratulations to the farmers. Congratulations to the farmers, because we register and we vote. We register. Farmers, we register, not so. Yeah. And we vote, not so. Yeah. The next meeting we all they bring with council, and His Excellency is here and say, all over Sierra Leone. I mean, they all over, not so. By the time when they see me, then at the other districts there, I say, who for vote, who for register, go collect you can, let us see you can. Even the registration, what they do, the first thing what they ask for His Excellency, we they say, where you can. So we make sure say we farmers they register and they vote, sir, because then as salon people and your agenda na the agenda. They make sure say you agenda for let me succeed. If we not vote, the agenda for go through. No. We the farmers, we are 75% of the population as Sierra Leone, not so. Yeah. So just make we promote, we register, we collect we cards, we go vote. For all make sure say food security don't achieve. So once again, congratulations on your re-election. Your Excellency, we wish you continued success, good health, and unwavering determination as you lead our nation towards a brighter future. Together, let us make Sierra Leone a shining example of agricultural development, self-sufficiency, and food security. This one is amazing. But before they come out and sit, they talk. I really want for talk something that we all understand. We talk to the minister. We as farmers, His Excellency, the Vice President and the team. For say we forgot tell and thank you. Because when he don't talk say agenda. Now agriculture, so God, we said now we agenda down there. That agenda we don't get am before, but as they don't can now, and we not say in at the talk and do president. When the talk say they do this, they do am. That's what so far. So now just make we decide for come. For now, sure and say yes, we deal with them. Let me know what he gets in the package for we. Because even when we they go, it not only concentrates on the election, so even when the campaign. It still bring 15 low beds for make sure say we as farmers, then tractors, then power tillers, but all the seed rice, fertilizers, that one they able for take them from the stores, so the farm gets. We not clap for that. So we really happy. We glad to say as it is sweet me, you know it is sweet me. We the farmers say it is sweet me. We the farmers it is sweet me. Not so. So we don't say yes. His Excellency, but they don't see. Food security, we don't achieve that. Madam, we don't promise you with the farmers that we get the bread basket now. And you see Anna. You see the rest, you see the vegetable. We get more now though. For that, but now when they don't bring their kind inside, for we don't bring their kind inside, maybe see the place not for day. Because who the farmers they want show you say we glad it, not so. See then now we all day. Now we all day. We of faith with what he did inside your manifesto. You talk about 10% for agriculture. You see, one thing we people know, like he said, the projects they don't work where they can at the Ministry of Agriculture. No, where His Excellency don't make a priority now, say that the agenda that day. Me, I should say 20% self is more for the ministry. We forget 40%. Because you see, we get a very dynamic minister in the team. You see, Dr. Abubakar and its team members, they work extremely well. And they don't make sure, say, with the farmers, they not so try to lose. But now we get together. I think today when I meet you one say His Excellency, where then I campaign drive, you meet me at one place. Now say, hey, we say, remember, we there. Then my brother, me sit up, and I say, yes, sir. Everybody na farmer. No, sir, we get farmers, but we get practicing farmers. Not to all manner of farmers. Yes, and when we talk about farmers, we talk about practicing farmers. Now that's where we go register. We go see you farm. Let me know. His Excellency, sir, with the dynamic leadership of Dr. Abubakar. And we still want that you maintain her with it team. Because you see one thing, somebody will not start something. Let it continue. Then you see how it works. It don't bring farmers together when we they do the support for let it go. And with the work, say go. We will not sleep na net. Because one family, this year, when we don't begin register, we will sensitize the farmers. This year, the crops that will come out to go some sided. Where 3 months ago, when people don't be done for harvest it, the rest now point in the point. We come back to the minister and the team. We tell and say, then people are so they need like when you gonna then can be access. You gonna Falaba. No sign no day. This federation, this farmer business don't make a don't work in the whole country. His Excellency, sir, do ya with Vice President with the team. Who not support the federation. Let we know say yes, we will able for work for make sure we are. So once more, on behalf of the farmers of Sierra Leone, because all the districts they represented Naya, we want for say with congratulation message to you, Mama Fatima Bio, where itself now another master farmer because he tried. For let farming succeed. Because behind every successful man, there's a very strong woman. And we women, them also, they do something, they do. His Excellency, not afraid. Dr. Julia Jallo, not afraid. Chief Minister, not afraid. We will not just trust in the Ministry of Agriculture and the National Federation of Farmers of Sierra Leone. You go sleep, we they make Leone go before, let family, export. We go there for $5. So once more, I want to take this opportunity for telling all plenty thank you. And we consultants, Dr. Kamada, we is serving now with plenty thank you. We appreciate everybody. The fourth estate, we appreciate una all on account. So once more, I want to congratulate His Excellency and the team. And we say we can, I want to congratulate una all. And with brothers and sisters, the way they not do, they don't vex. But outside here, we go back to the ministry. We are Lord, we'll talk to them. We must join hands to build this nation up. Everybody, we must join hands to build this nation up. voice of farmers say, we farmers must build this nation up.
Now one clap for our president. And just some fine for now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Why are you Master Farmer for talk to we? Yes. I know you're here. We why are you Master Farmer for talk to we? Yes. Aha. On that note, I now invite His Excellency for make a talk to him.
Thank you. Thank you. Now sit down. Thank you. The Honorable Vice President, Chief Minister, Ministers of Government, other senior officials within Aditya and to a distinguished guest them, the farmers of this nation, and they say big Aditya all. Today is a big day for we, me in particular, for all that take time to come for congratulate me after the elections. Elections, not just one event. It don't come, it don't pass. We now for continue for make the country now we they look forward to now. And we are big partners in this process. That I make a glad you will take on a time for come. Waiting on a day pan when a farming for feed this nation, nine don't become we first agenda now, item on the agenda for maybe something. As the president say, una young farming, nine una life, nine una passion, and we as a government know say it's important for this country, economy, and for safety, and we don't decide say we na salon we for feed ourselves. When you say you feed yourself, that means say na actual independence you want forget now. You don't depend on other people then for they feed you. Because we get all the conditions there we for make we feed ourselves. But because of misalignment, sometimes the government they not understand, and policies they not there in place, the necessary inputs. So now that make we get forget one big family meeting. Waiting we don't put together on paper with the call on all for see. Wait if not the best way down there we will be able to develop agriculture in this country. This we don't do and impose them. Now we not they do on every day. We not for can't say we waiting them on constraints them. We not for can't say we how waiting we go do for make we not able to produce more. We not for can't say we how we not the strain forget to market. We not for can't say we all the problems and challenges we will not get for make food dinner with table. Plenty we wait in a free na place no more we serious. Inside pan, we eat them. We don't know say come out. We don't know the labor we go into that. If fine, we sit down so together. In future, we're gonna talk more for make people to understand the big role we have to play. All man, small one no, big o, we don't clean up for it. And the first thing that one day, afternoon, some people they want the way to afford and they want eat. Even then they want eat. But people they don't know, some people don't know what thing they go into that. Inside this story, I don't meet people that we don't want to see cacao. Then I oversee the mother to drink chocolate and they eat them. They don't one day see the pod. Coffee says some people don't one day see the bean. But we all the consume that in them. And waiting we want for succeed for do, that burden will be on the owner. When agriculture we don't make and say a poor man business. Now for labor no more. Day you back, you hand the tranga. Now that one they never want change because now business is the world. We want for make this country and wuna self where na wuna your business. Wuna they do whole day for make una know say even if you go now with one country, you get some with man there. Now farm no more. In fact, there you farm there, they make them into home. Because you know you go to farm, you go back even tell you. No. They left them, raise them, picking them go university, they learn. Where see themselves done? The degree now for come back, continue. Because like a whole line of business. Just imagine, say, every day we all the eat rest, and we all the pay for that rest. That money, they go to the farmers there. But what's it make with a loss? Now because the farmer, the way they produce the rest, those are this country they day. Most of the rest, what would they buy? Most of the other things there, what would they buy a bus? What would they buy tomato paste? What would they buy other things they will forever produce now? With Lily and nothing, with small money we get. Now we take the leos, we change them to dollar, then we send them to the way they work here now. Then we not can get enough. We not get the machine then. We not get the inputs then. We not get the policy environment which will make una benefit. So this time round, what we don't decide for do now for make sure say we sit down with una first because when you say you want go outside, you for know the road and make sure you're on the right road. If not to that one day, you go say you know the rich. Like the other day where they come off Alaba, they say, may I take shortcut? I take shortcut, stay 4 o'clock and not reach it. Nakabala. That's him up. Where I pull me GPS, he tell me say been to money. Amount been to money, just not that far from me. I said, well, this is not lost, don't lost so. The place dark in the rain. So anything where you want for do, the most important planning. With the sit down, now which man they call the roadmap. Yes, he say you want to feed yourself. How you want to feed yourself? You forget a logical explanation based on who say they already. For sure, we're practical enough. For sure, say we naya we did. We not get machine them. We not get this. We not get that. So the first thing what they do now this. The second thing now this. We second, the third thing now this. That one day we know this don't know more naya. We the bookman them, and then we people them for make that decision for draw that plan day. We they do the initial work, but now they can't say we now say yes, this plan is okay. Because now Wuna Sabi. Wuna Sabi na specialist them all. Yes? Wuna Sabi na specialist there. The ideas that we want to get on different crops, in different types of agricultural activity, plenty people not get them. Now, now the book will not write yet, but the idea they want to know, the practical idea then, how when they make sure say everything on the plant it produce, and not say when also be we own business now for make sure say we say be they do 1 acre. And get 1.5 ton, you begin get 6 ton inside it. Now that one day, that they make the agriculture, the business, the money owner. We go to other country there. We say inside 1 hectare, then they go up to 6-7 tons of rice. We take today we take 1.5, maybe 2, maybe if you find 3. If that same acreage there where you get, you now begin get 6, 7, and that day they encourage you not to be the run after you again. Now you go the money away. Say we're not happy with this one. We see that state they rich. We say begin make money. Then agriculture don't take off. Now that's we want for do. For make agriculture interesting. For make agriculture profitable. Make una success way they do one. Make some man look and say, no, we say they go become farmer. And we get enough land. Day today they rain. So if we get the right inputs then, the seeds then, the necessary financial support and the machines then, we will do a great job in this country. I want to particularly thank Falaba in Koinadugu. The machine that will shape, then two districts they appreciate and pass any other district in this country. For some reason, I go work all throughout this country. Then two districts then always go say thank you because the machine that they work for them and they it don't make them not expand what they do. And they don't ever stop for say thank you. I remember that because not to 1 10, not to 2 10. Anytime where you go there, then they tell you say the machine and they help me. Which stuff when they do that in there and that feedback, then they make we do more. But if we just put the machine there in there, nobody know to talk about the utility and how it don't change. We know they know. But I don't notice, even per campaign, even per ordinary visit, Koinadugu, Falaba, they will always say, winner, that machine then they help me. I want to make it use the machine then for really, maybe we take the manual labor out. Most of them are women then. With machine, you can able to do 20 times waiting you be done they do. The man is self day, but any human being, there is a limit to how much manual labor you can put in agriculture. And for begin fields alone, we win at 8 million. He got a left whole business now. He had a machine for do that one day. So that attempt will be make, we'll bring them machine and shape them. Now before make we able to reduce the burden on one. With the big, make we all support them machine and they make sure say that they work for waiting we put them under and make sure say we maintain them. Where I bet they talk about them with man and family they waiting now. We're not farmers then. The best asset, none of the tractor there. Every farmer gets you 1, 2, 3 with half of other things there. Now that the young Mercedes Benz down there. Because then they make them get money, then they make them leave. Then they joke with them. When they don't, then they wash them, they clean them, they change this, that, they pack them. Because tractor and a farm, they do plenty things there, not for plow no more and harrow. For pull this, Nayaka and go yonder inside the farm, this, that, implement, all that things that they do plenty things there. In fact, now we will not can buy all the gadgets there. Even the half road there inside the farm. If you get big farm now, you're able to use tractor for just clear the road. So, for me, now we're not in at the spotlight, we're not the farmers there. Because waiting we not make as soon as your occupation, now the government don't put ahead of everything else in this country. The last time we said our education, not so, and we all see the progress we don't make. Although we need for work more. Because we still get people then when they ask picking them for pay, although government they pay for every picking. Every picking when they go to school, we they pay for them. But we still get people then, when the rogue elements them, where they ask picking them, poor picking them for pay. If they not pay, then they beat them, then they drop them. But down there, if we not accept that, then I will not say self. Government, we plenty. We don't do no one district stuff. We not day. We didn't tell una this. We not do them for make them go beat picking and driver. Now for make we take that burden off una. I go Mayamba the other time. Juliet Denaya. They get that a young cooperative where the woman they come together, then they make money. then don't put themselves together. Who say the money where they make, they get small nursery, who say the beginning they go, when a preschool as a matter of fact, and they able loan their young money to the company. Now then kind of thing that we want for sin in this country. As how the president said, more than 60% of the people in this country, who are in this country, na farming we they do. But not more of gardening that we they make. So now then gardening they want to turn to farms and plantations, so that it will benefit you. As how Madam said, the president, Mrs. Waitmapnaya, na farmer. I get a cashew farm. When I close to 1,000 hectares, I get me cocoa farm when I about 1,000 hectares too. And I do plenty of other things there. Me fish, where they eat them, because they produce me fish. And then they buy plazas, any kind of vegetable. And they get me young per mile. Because I've been saying, if I get for certain example there, for pull myself, where I say if we want a salon now 8 million, me no the day per that number there. And they pull myself first. Then I tell them now say, when I pull myself per that list day, may all man produce your rest. We'll begin produce rest for ourselves. Then we stop for import. Now Kobuko rest with the import. Not a better rest. Now the old rest we don't ready for poem. 9 cents to it. That's the truth. One day when they got the new harvest, they ever can this way. 9 then they eat. That rest we will go fair, we will they eat with a happy soul. That dinner for animal, not for higher animal. Oh yes, 100%. They not the eat them. They not the eat them. In fact, rest of we get 90% broken. Some people not the eat them. Overseas. We just broken by even 5 or if I get different price. But we would eat 100% broken. And we pay for it. If I never will accept. We get fine rest then at this country for growing your rest. It's not a joke. So wait to make us say this now for the same way don't time we or just say we dey come up under education problem. Make we all make an input, not to government no more. We don't talk them, and we dey go all out. We dey do everything for make sure say that independence when they get, when they produce young food. If people they want, they make them fed in the country, but you get your food. Now that's one for do. But when people they know they pan the your flava, they eat they suffer because you lazy, because you don't want to use the head, and then self. Not any other thing they do. Now what is them to do now for produce we own. And we will produce enough, they want to feed we they begin make money. We they begin make money. Because food na money. We don't say no that one day. Rest na money. Other forms of, the other day we have been there when I do go. I see them bring onion for me, that purple one, whether the expensive one. That size where I see, no one they see that size they come off Holland. Now inside, now yonder, without any help, now woman they can't give me. The sizes are different. Why we for the take we really and not in fact the send to it for Yabas? Now this question for the answer say, then how we go get money? Every day you take what you get in give you that person. However, it's small, not a small money down there. If from independence, that money will be saved for buy a bus. If they calculate it for you, you used to say you had the poem. But you get the land as we talk so they do soon do. Rain day. Why we for the send we your money? Make we self take care of ourselves. Make we improve. Food now life. Even sick man need them. I'm not gonna say the one way well. So now think that now money, now gold, it pass gold. You will get gold, you know where I'm. You go lay up. But rest, Boma. I don't think they come and they don't knock on this money before they cancel. You can't knock it. I don't think that they can't knock after. I don't know. That is not a great business, so that the actual woman also. So make we get every other thing. Me that I mean, where I say at the produce for myself, not just that. I said, why are for the import or else? Why are for eat imported rice? Ask myself that question. Before I convince every other person say we don't need for import, I for make sure say me not the on that list of people where they import rice. Where the pass myself. If you cook white rice for me or Chinese rice or all the other one, they put on them back in the center. And I like them. I don't make up my mind. And that's who for make up my mind in this country. May we eat with your rest. You know, been there like this. We for able to produce enough cocoa, cacao for export, coffee, cashew nut, and other cash crops there. Now, so when we sell them, then the money can't to it. But whole day we they buy it. So now we they send. Nothing that they can't to it. Nothing. Wait when all countries that we don't develop. We every day we they take this up for good education, agriculture. We they know to go agricultural revolution. All countries don't go through. All countries, if you not do that one day, you're not able to map. And the way add health, because as I want to do so, you go only pass and do it you want to do if you get good health. So when you see put them three things like force, you take them. That are the basics of life for any country. It is stimulate economic growth. When we all begin make money, most times okay, where they go around, people then they give me rest, then they give me things then. Because the average reunion, we are good. Me are not like to now. Not men with fed, and some people that they bring politics, say this tribe different from this other one. We are good people. We should be proud of that. We go meet the poorest man. I like na last fall. They go like you. I like na one yam. They take like you. We for able to do that one day. That's how we done the do. So for me, yes, a lot of the paramount chiefs then, the imam then, other groups they don't come for can congratulate me. But this one is longer because this group 9 days per release now first. Agriculture, even the one that we're not so part of now, I think they say for Glady. Because job, like I say, na university. El man they eat them. May they see the one the way the label, way they you we don't grab na farming, how we produce more. And the more we produce, the better for we where they produce and for the people then. Because anything where you want, if you're gonna market there, you for able to see it. If you plantain you want to eat today, you for able to see it. If you banana, you for able to see it. Yam, you for able to see it. But of course, na salon, na restaurant we can go look for. And the other thing that we need for change. We need for change that one day. How would they not want to rest with eat every day? If not to cook rest, we will cook the rest after la fidi. Or pay my way. Then after that, afternoon we cook again. Then evening we cook again. Other countries they don't do, they don't get other food them. Like how somebody said just now, cassava, now another form of food. But we know able to adjust to our age. Now we don't want to provoke, they say, oh, you eat cassava. Maybe I can eat cassava 2-3 weeks, don't stop. Because we grow, we eat cassava. Now a form of food. Yam, if we ever eat them, if you make the weight itself no more. But we, this bomber, now I make a mama when I produce them. When I produce enough. Because all this food security when they talk, once the bomber, the food security business done done. Make the rest back, make we say begin seller and make money. Now that way they will go forward. So I'm glad for this Cambo Nakam. And I get this extended discussion because this is very paramount. As a nation, this talk and do business now for all forget. at the talk on our behalf. Especially when the farmers then, but also as a nation. We don't tell the world, say, we want to feed ourselves. If fine, after 5 years, may we tell the world, say, we don't begin feed ourselves. Then they will know, say, we are a nation, we're serious. Then they will begin to take we seriously. As how they don't take we serious for everything. After nearly more than 50 years, we don't go back. Now, one big decision-making body, what they call the Security Council. Now, 192. Now, 192 votes every day. We get 188 of them votes every day. For one the woman there, we don't reduce the number of women there when they die, when they go, where they go for go born. By 60%. We do all of this to make we feel proud of the country. As we did for all of this Yagba election, whether they threaten this, the world sit down back there, watch. They say, for all that they halala whether they pass so, then are the most peaceful country in West Africa. We are the third most peaceful in the whole of Africa. All of this they happen under this administration. And they happen no more. We get for work for them. We see at the take extended time for talk to now because this agriculture to where they talk. Me and they talk we all ministers, specialists, consultants. Now we not get for gripper. We will not gripper no more. Don't work. So I want for make we take ourselves serious. We don't begin make progress. We don't begin make progress by education. Education here, agriculture. They're not the foul. The education we will not get about agriculture, not a small one. No. Then when they call doctor there, whether you want write that book, whether they give them that degree, not only then you can. Yes. Now what you are telling them, they write my English. Where go present a number they give PhD, Dr. Jombla. Not true. Then they can't go to them from there. How you do this? Waiting at your problem. Waiting at the best way. Now so we are the source of all that things. So it's fine for me to know, and I want for me to be proud. May nobody not feel bad for saying in a farmer. Me mama na be farmer. Me daddy na be farmer. Even when I be paramount chief, and I'm proud. I'm not comfortable any side vice versa farm. Oh yes. Me, now we plant something, then as it grow, it begin produce. And they enjoy for it down, they pass the one way they come in England self. Yes, because it's better. Yanda they put all kinds of people now. So, we will grow beyond them. And as we begin doing, we see them know, then they're ready for can take them. Then as soon as we get money, now money we want put in our pockets. Not to forget, not to go use hotel, you get home back. You're afraid to walk. Because of that, they make a lot of people not like agriculture, the young people there. But if now machine had to go, I plow 50, 60 acres, but I turn over the turn, also I go turn and come back, and they plow. Then if now whole market, I would do the whole day. So they half acres self I know able to do. And they can call me paddy then. So, and they tell me now, plenty thinking. I want me to take this food business, make it serious. Because the world, the palava, they're plenty. So monkey just grab it, go gripping company. When they fetch, if not then they send the fertilizer and the rest, they say, well, we know they say no rice, please not there for pass. They will begin suffer. And alone, they suffer now, Papa government no more. Now we blame for all things. So this time, Papa government and they take the lead. We will produce your food. If we don't get national storage facility there, we will produce, we will sell to Liberia, Guinea, Nigeria, all the other one there. And then like we rest, the one that we come under that some area, they know. All the rest where they produce, they know they can't afford themselves. No, they can't. And at the other thing that they will go for, part of this agricultural thing. Now for we they buy them from now. Now go one program that we call Inti also.
Yes, sir.
No, so?
Yes, sir.
That in any one.
Pass mark.
Down the all we get for see about that one day. Because we want make we get control over our own rest. Then rest the way they produce and they go tell money. If they go marry, then they tell you that salon rest is. And then let can pass any rest and let na America come out. But we know the benefit from it because they can don't loan them already. So as they have drawn for harvest, you get for pay with interest. So the farmer, they go broken back, but you know they get better money. So we get for another make we say, una get the sense. Now una then at the ground. Now una don't they do it for so many years. Una know what it make una not grow. We get for call, we all get for sit down as a family. Then everybody you explain, we they put them together, then we will see exactly which are the problem we get in this country and how we solve them. So we're not ready for that meeting day because we need to get a big family meeting before we embark on this journey of food production for feed we serve. We need to draw the roadmap, chat them properly. So once we begin, na Tolombo. That's straight also. Straight road, new direction also. We will produce food for ourselves, yeah? I'm happy for me to now, and I'm glad we will not come. And very soon we will sit down for make we really decide as a family, as a country. Now we're not going for change the dynamic. If we do them very well, the way we praise the education now, with the United Nations, they call we, with the United Nations, the WHO, they come on, they come, they say, how we do this? We reduce maternal mortality. We don't want to see any African country do it. How we do it? And that time we say, this, we say, now, we nobody write down what we do. Now, one what we think, what we do, we reach this side. Agriculture, the credit will go to this federation for the work we don't do. So no, all time we are ready for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Master Farmer. But one more clap for the president. No clap. Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellency, sir, the last agenda item now, the president of the farmers, they say, they get one small gift, we then carry it away, the one can present to you. And now I will invite the president of the farmers then to make them present the gift to His Excellency. Okay, the president just wants to say something.
On behalf of the National Federation of Farmers, His Excellency, you see, when they talk,
Leone, sit down, please.
they say
Leone,
the
sit down.
tiger, the lion, so we check this especially for sure say the bass, that the tiger, because they talk say the tiger, that the forest is very, very, very powerful. Not so. Anything when the tiger wants, it they get her. And when he say it they do am, it they do am. So we feel say the bass, not the tiger. So we take them say that was say the tiger, the lion, and the viper. So we say no, we don't take the tiger. Definitely don't get the tiger.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
So
thank
we
you.
get other gifts there, sir. We get goats there, we get pamai, we get we not even bring all the guys, rest, everything, it then go.
Thank you very much. Una more clap for her, una more clap for her. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. On that note, make we all team up for the national anthem. The President of the Republic of Thailand. National anthem. Your Excellency, sir, with your permission, we go start this congratulatory courtesy call Pancreo. I would like for me to invite God in presence, UTA Kamara, the chairman for Petty Traders Union, Cambia, for Khalid with Muslim prayer.
The 5 years back, and we pray for the Vice President, all the ministers, honorable, let God give them wisdom, let God guide them, protect them, let God open. Amen.
Thank you very much. I would also like to invite Madam Kadezo Oko, the National Advisor Traders Union for the Christian prayer.
Good afternoon, sirs. Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like for here today for our country on behalf of all men in this country, especially the traders. I want to congratulate you. Very big congratulations to you. We're happy. We don't know how to tell God thank you. They don't tell you the pray body and some prayer, but this particular prayer, we put on to God, say, Papa God, for the past 2 exams, is still here. We want to migrate to them, we will be retired, we will not retire. Bring them to us, we thank you. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever.
Thank you very much. I also now like to invite the Minister of Trade and Industry for come present the trade element, the one that we can do on this day.
Your Excellency, the President, the Honorable Vice President, we humble them all we come here today. Your Excellency, after your election, Boku of the trader they were very glad. And they all they call minister when we can also can congratulate people. If he say not just few people, but this call come from across the country. So we say, well, more organize this day. Where we bring all the traders. Waiting you don't do for them. They're so glad. And they don't say, you don't come back this second time. But what we see what will happen for them, we go better than business. So between today, Your Excellency, together them we they do all kind of business. The one in the when
small business and they do, the one that doing a big business, then the middleman and the one that they provide services, the one that they where they manufacture, the one that where they also do export as well as import. So between today, Your Excellency, we get the National Market Women's Group, where also we get the chapter Market Women's Group. Well, thank you. We also get the Traders Council, and the umbrella body, we get Traders Union, Traders, all the traders they do under them. If we have the president, the vice president there, and family, on all gap no more. And then between our back today, we get the one where they do small business, and particularly the women. We call them the petite traders. You know, they now are more ultimate. Your Excellency, all them people there we can people that we don't benefit immensely from a good number of the programs that you launched during your second term, particularly the COVID business. But in addition, we get the one that we manufacture, the Manufacturers Association for Nadina and Motina. Your Excellency, this group, the representation very, very large. The name will come, they're all because of the space. But all the factory, them would open, they're all the part of this group. And then we get the Importers Association, if Nadina and Motina. They one there, and then the support suite. And all them petite traders, they are all, most of them, they buy products and with them people there they bring. We also get the Local Exporters Association. We not get them open, but a few in there. We then say we do a lot of business in Abo, Kenima, Cambia, Your Excellency, now one can show the traders then by district. We begin with Usa with the Western Urban, all the traders then with there. Whether it did Traders Council, Petty Traders, no more now. Western Urban, gonna thank you, gonna sit down. Western Rural. And the Waterloo people then. And all sides along the peninsula. We also get Bombali, traders from Bombali. Then we get traders from Karine. And the Mawit Map and the regional chairman for Northern Province. You will come and make the pass you. I'm not glad. Then we also get traders, then we come on Falaba, they turn out, although they did very far, but they turn out like they turn out by the election. I'm not glad for the Indian. Okay, Kwenadugu, a good number of them. And they're on the way they come, but the regional chairman is of the district chairman. So they come now in Eastern Province. We get Kailao. I start with Kailao because I know say owners of the business they do very well there. They will come now to Kenima. So then Kono back will turn out. Kono. So they come western, northwestern. Cambia. All right. Putloko. All right. Then now we come to the South Bow District. All right. Ujao. Niger promote food and come, they also come. In fact, one of them are the regional chair lady for the market women. Then Moyamba district. So, Your Excellency, Bond District. Yeah, Bond, sorry for me, Bond District. You know, the national chief trader himself did that, so if I don't become Bond, I'm really tough for me. So, Your Excellency, this is the group we come. They don't come in large numbers now. Oh, Tonkolili! Right, Tonkolili. They are not forgive me. I know say, oh, mommy, for don't scold me. So, Your Excellency, they don't come in large numbers. We're ready for them. Then they're ready for camp. Now the space constraint. Right now, as I talk to you, a good number of them, they can play boo-boo. And they dance to all the music them way, then bring up. In short, now the market women and these, the traders union, the trade facilitators, the investors, the importers, the manufacturers, and all the exporters. Your Excellency, I present them to you. So thank you very much, sir.
For your second time, may God don't bring you in. Because more than man go talk, but waiting God say it go be. Now in the be. The treasure, thank you for God in glory for letting you get your second time. We petty trader, they all across the country, they will all they tell you, thank you, sir. We welcome you this time. We kaya so for tell you thank you. For there, you know, say with the trader every day. And we go once for ladies not be the all the time for see you. We go once for there, they call we. Let they can talk about the trade business and the country, how we go able to make and find for we all. So we can stand here and say thank you to all.
We are not clap for Kongratulatory. Nice talk. Make a nice and short. I would also like to invite Mohamed Lamin Lukule, Esquire for Council on behalf of the PZ chapter and the National Market Women in across the country.
Good afternoon, everybody. His Excellency, the Vice President, the Chief Minister, and all protocol observed. One for say a very good afternoon once more. My tax here is very short. Just quarter into 3 spaces. The first one gets to do with congratulatory message on behalf of the National Market Women and the PZ chapter. His Excellency, on behalf of the mentioned organization, I want for sincerely and wholeheartedly congratulate you on your victory in the June 24th. They say power from God. The Quran says underscore Dande, chapter 4, verse 26. God will give power to thy one give. And your victory clearly shows that God don't choose you from 2018 and this time again I choose you. So without wasting time on that, I want to say a big congratulations on behalf of all. And the second thing basically get for do with appreciation, thanks and appreciation, sincere one. Then you don't do boku thing. In fact, now for begin catalog the things the way you don't do, we know we come on today, but I will just limit it to 3 where the touch and concern the market people then. One of them the social safety and network we do for through NAXA project. We almost at the height of COVID when things been difficult for we all. When we market people them, they find it difficult for sell 1,000, 2,000 for day, for provide for picking them food and things for it. And the excellency come in with the NAXA social safety net project, but we already get to 1,309,000. For that, I want to say plenty thank you because you saved Boku life and Boku homes then on that. The second one, now the Monafa Fund. His Excellency, despite the challenges that we underscore the delivery of that Monafa Fund day, but the bottom line is that you promise, like we always they say, talk and do, until you say of your and you do it. You roll down it out, and then they touch lives of people them. And people and they will then benefit from that day. You know, me lastly we get for do with the proposal, we touch on that particular day. The second one get for do with free quality education and the school feeding program. I mean, that is a very, very important because now you make we market 200 and then 1,000, 2,000 they put together for pay for the beginning and fees them and provide lunch and transportation them. You package where you count under your free quality education, we get for do the feeding and the school bus. All that they just take away that huge burden they on them. For that, God tell us to forgive me if you not tell me big thank you for that day. And another make this time around we ensure they will come out big and we vote for you resoundingly. And once again, one for congratulations again. The third one a proposal, a request to they make. Where they get for do with a simple engagement, because engagement encapsulates everything. The Munafa project, the NAXA social safety net, and all that thing, and we just want to appeal to you so that you will engage the business community in terms of doing the policy formulation process. I mean, when you get engagement with them, you can inform the policy with that, so that at the end of the day, the last man down there will benefit from this policy. Nobody knows coalition, the laws what you get for your country and how much you want for see your country grow. And we know say, definitely if you engage with, you go know everything that we challenges them. You go know exactly how to go about this team, how to go roll out this team. The last person you the benefit from that. So we want to play with you. This time round, this is the second time when you don't come, you know, so you get for do more. We're not getting no doubts about that. We just want to make you engage with, make yourself be part of, well, we're not going to say this is your making process, but make you be part of the policy formulation process where at the end of the day, you say go sit down at home and say yes, this thing what I get for see me say that they're happy. I mean, everybody benefit from that day. So it's how much I do His Excellency. I'm not going to dominate the podium for so much. I will once again extend sincere thanks and appreciation for all the good things you don't do and say a big congratulations to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leone, for that good word. Your Excellency, we receive now the last statement. We go come off from the Traders Council. And I will invite Van de Lance and the Vice President for back talk on behalf of the Traders Council.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, colleagues. Touch one? Injury to one? God bless you. Your Excellency, Honorable Vice President. On behalf of the traders of this nation, we believe we can congratulate you first. And appreciate. We don't jubilate, we don't celebrate out. But family believe say now when we kaya today before you, we come on behalf of the constituent. We are the biggest constituent in the economy. We say congratulations to you for your wonderful victory. As traders, our family believe say in bold. We tell you say we go do whatever we can as traders for ensure say we not get no off. And indeed it has been manifested. I will appreciate and thank to NEC ECSM Salon for giving a result who we believe say appreciable, and everybody when a good meaning in Sierra Leone able to accept this result and jubilate with you. As we don't hear it, the other colleagues that don't talk, very eminent for there we they get consultation, so that we self will be part of how the policies they will make, so that it will benefit the membership we will represent. Like I say, the traders are one of the reliable and biggest constituents. We want to appreciate you because now we are working for ensuring the informal economy worker, it will benefit social protection. We are the key and the top na the world agenda now. Thank you very much for that one day. A lot of benefit and they will not benefit to Excellency. We're not going to put up here and see all. But I believe say you can qualify and confirm that based on the vote where you don't get. If you not be appreciate what you do, definitely will not for don't vote you for come as president. Because you believe in the agenda, you believe in leadership and your vision, that makes we support you and we are here today. Before I end, we want to appreciate you and tell you thank you because you give it somebody in the ministry, when the minister, we're very, very accommodating, cooperative. When I say, if they deliver, I talk about, I say, if you know you see Jesus, but if you see Jesus in disciple, he deliver. You don't see Jesus. And he is a disciple of Jesus. We appreciate you for that. We want to tell you thank you. Once more again, on behalf of the traders of this nation, we want to say congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that nice words there. I think President Yei formula, so now una for Yei from President we make one today. So on that note, I want to invite the President for make a response to the state's message.
Thank you very much, Honorable Sidom, the Honorable Vice President, Chief Minister, ministers, and other senior officials. Good afternoon and welcome to we traders of this country. I'm not saying we get different categories, but the first thing we want to say a big thank you to una all for the effort una make, for show appreciation for this government and myself waiting before for take today, left on our business day, left everything that they do for come congratulate me. Thank you. For we, the elections are over now for do the business of developing this nation. We now get a role for play, and because we are an important sector, that make we appreciate more. We now really take time for come congratulatory, and also sure we say we now appreciate the effort we don't make under very difficult circumstances for make sure say the lily and that you would get who will help not to everybody, but some of you for making a map triangle one and make life easy for una. We don't do them, and we will promise you and say we will continue to do more for supporting. Of course, when I know say besides what you wanna do, we your business as a government, it they go right across all human endeavors. So we start from education, we go to agriculture, we go to trade, we get tourism and other things there. I want for one assure when I say the trust you wanna place in me for elect me a second time, no misplaced, because in the short time we don't move the government. Today, Sierra Leone, not they will say even did 5 years ago. We standing in the international community, we respectability don't increase. When I see what did happen just before the election, now the United Nations, we get elected, Sierra Leone, they don't elect we, and now being 192 voters there. Now 188 of them vote for we for more good of the Security Council. The Security Council is now the most important organ of the United Nations, and then they take all them big decisions there about what they happen in the world concerning security, peace, and stability. So for MEC, we get that kind of overwhelming support, means say we get respect, now we don't get respect back to the international community. Within the look we and say yes, 188 out of 192 the vote we for go back to that place there after over 50 years we not go there. So I say this for Mekuna no say yes, I will make a promise in 2018 say I will make Salon go back na the world map with respect. We do plenty other things there besides education. We will begin to go school, and when I see the result, they don't begin improve. The gear picking, they don't begin. The number of gear picking, the way they get better, they don't reduce. Then they finish their school now. They don't begin in last year. Now the FBC. Now the first time we will notice in nearly 200 years, with more women they apply for engineering than at any other time in the history of this country. So the challenge we don't throw to the woman they still don't begin to come. The gear begin, they don't begin respond. We'll say radical inclusion, nobody know for lesbian again. A woman them able land and do plenty things just like how they do them. So we need for empower them, for make we able to develop this country. They don't take the challenge, and they do very well for vindicate with. We also notice say we pass law for women them. That law they will not need for understand what it do for una. In fact, the beginning of una your independence as women them. Now really that law they na beginner. So we need for not to just for provide nothing less than 30% in parliament and cabinet and all other positions, even in the private sector, but plenty other opportunities that they will create. Where I will really want for make una take an opportunity, make una use this opportunity for make somebody go explain to una what in this law do for una, because it open doors them for una. It give una freedom and a big thing we will do for the woman then. But apart from that, when I also know say the woman them first time when they go for go born, we na salon. We've been there now at the bottom of the list, which they call maternal mortality. Woman, the way woman and they die plenty just for go born. And every woman go out for born picking at this world. But if it don't become almost like a death penalty, you dey between 50-50, whether you go live, just for just forget picking. We don't reduce that one day, it been shamefully high. We don't reduce maternal mortality by 60%. In just 5 years. Also notice the life expectancy don't increase from 53 to 61 in just 5 years. If we continue like this, not development. Not to always, people that they look at, the panel give me nothing, they don't sabi me, they don't do this, I not go vote for them, I not go support the government. No. Me, waiting go make waiting up society, when they say salon, we go make you proud. And that's the way they do for this country. Wake up our education. When they talk about education around the world, the United Nations Security, even the Secretary General, the last year, who would they go for the meeting? We gather all heads of state around the world. He said he not going to discuss education. Past me be the co-chair of that meeting because of the effort we don't do. So not only picking the way they go school, we not just they pay for the picking them for go school, we not just they buy books for them, we not just they buy books for teacher them for teach them properly, and we they pay for once, we they pay for all the exams then, because we realize say first thing, picking kid don't struggle, the parents that don't struggle, but if the time when they for take exam, it can happen say the mommy or the daddy get small problem, financial problem, it they drop out. So then we could pay for all the examination fees then. Not of money per smack per view. Now we have business, now we hate per smack. Yes. Because the money that one day, we can take them and use them for other things then. We can take them and put in our pocket. But we know that the future of this country depends on the picking them. And when they struggle, parents that they struggle for keep them picking them in school. Now that make we say all the side themselves in the struggle, may we come in and help. So that we will make sure say they take care of themselves, they take care of their mama and daddy and take care of this country because they will be better citizens when they get good education. So even where the United Nations, when they talk about education, the United Nations Secretary General is saying, make I get 5 world leaders for be champions of education. Me not one, the only one in Africa will choose. I'm going to give you all of this that because we want for Mekuna no say we they make progress. Not to all in money, but that one day we will make them respect you in the world. If I for make we get them. So as soon as they do in our business, I don't hear it. When I want to be part of, when I want engagement with government, which is a legitimate and compelling concern, and we go take, we don't know that, and we go make sure say when I be part of the decision making about things. We not be able to know everything. We not know when I say better, we not know when I challenge is better. So that one day not an unreasonable demand at all for say we want for be. In fact, that is what democracy is all about. Being part of the decision making when they affect you. However, we learn, however the ministers have been treated, we not sabi pass. We know what And we own government for make life easy for us. We want to get more alafia. We want to make more money. Because we want to make money, then Salome will be full. So today, a big day for me, for making all different groups, in that sector, they don't come. I want to say big thank you to all the groups that we don't come together today for can congratulate and show appreciation for waiting we don't begin for do and waiting will continue for do. And once we engage, we feel say we will know when are better, we know when our needs are better, and see what you will do for satisfy them. That way the business will find and we will be able to make progress as far as delivering on the needs of the people are concerned. So on that note, I want to say big thank you. I'm proud. Say I get to support everything we don't do. Now for make sure say Salome be proud of himself again and life better for Salome. And we will continue to do even more. And when I know, say we don't make food business the number one thing, just like how we take agriculture. Now we don't say we fulfill ourselves. That means and they ask you all for time we order and put hands together. We will produce what you eat. You know, fine, we will depend on other countries. Where small plaba they will begin suffer. Where small plaba the price then go up now. I don't say Salome, we talk about food and rest. Number one also. Every other thing. Now me a job down there. So Monday the next week, we will eat them for weeks. Different blasters, different way there, But in fact, now one of the things that we are discussing with the Farmers Association, National Farmers Federation, where can I have today? I don't ask when I want. I say, if we walk in, decide, say, 2 days in a week, we know the interest. Now, what I've chopped with it. Not to laugh, I want to. Now, yes, I want to. When cassava day, plantain day, yam day. If we do that in about 2 days, then the amount of money we spend per rest. For now, all they go to wait man them, they go reduce. Then the way they import rice, they don't calculate, so they know how much the rest. Then that will make we value the other things there. Other countries then they interest. But we that will come and we will not enjoy with. And they give you problem. So one thing we for do, we for produce woman, we for produce your rest now. That one day, just like how we take the education business with hand, with head, with foot. Now that's our one for encourage you all. Let's don't produce your rest. As we then I ask us today, but the rain I do. We get land, we get rain. The other thing inputs that we needed for make, because really I think we get a huge number of people when they do farming, but are traditional methods. So the yield, what they produce per 1 acre, is so small that it's not profitable. How you go able to use that same 1 acre and maybe produce 3, 4, 5 times within how the other one that they produce. So you begin to see this agriculture as business, like how una dey. Where I make me farm, where I sell the rest, and they put all the cost, they get profit where they able to make. I build bus, I buy motor car, I buy machine, other inputs them. Now that's then we not get right it. So everybody, the young man, everybody they see agriculture as punishment. Why I go with coal and make so, rain the beat, knock me. Everybody they look down for me. We for make agriculture also become not only profitable, I know some people that now when they try for do agriculture and then they wear suits. Yes. Then get to go that's why for me. Either do you cocoa farm, you cashew nut or coffee or something rest, then you actually able build house. You buy motocar, now that they happen. Then to the whole they bring come. Then get with man with a farmer then. The whole family na farming. Now farm them, they live safe. They know they inside the city there. Now they left, they train them, picking them, they go school, they go now. They big university, what's it done? Money they inside farming. We all they eat every day, 2, 3, 4 times per day. Now buy we they buy that. That money they go to farmers. Money that not we own farmer there, but they send our overseas to the overseas farmer there. Now that one for change now. Anyone, I will do the talking. I will go outside. They say I they fly. I get for fly again. We don't go find that money. Papa, we for able to feed ourselves. How we go there now? Yeah, we go buy them for rest. Rest. When by 12 o'clock you don't well. But now we actually want to rest. We cook them 12 o'clock. We watch them. We open the pan instead of watch you. You eat enough cake. Now money. We put cassava lipa down there. You mix and you go rest. Now the 5% the cost also. So you don't need bread, you don't need other half to the way with money. You don't get proper energy for go work. No, so we need to go back to that. We need to go back to that. That food security. So now that at the big one, they na different side, but we all involved by this thing. We need to make sure say we feel we safe. If we get sound educational system, we feel we safe, and we get well body, we'll be able to do plenty other things there. So now that's na me own package for una, and that I want for convince una. I need una buy into this. We all make effort. I know when I left here, no, other government they don't try, they don't fail. But me say this is not to try. In fact, me at the grip and pauper. So I tell you that plenty thank you. I'm glad you when I don't come. And this is now also an opportunity in the very early in the administration, the second time. For make we all know say now this we want for do the number one thing we for feed ourselves. Na Longe I know say a big activity to go on for produce onion yabas with the buy them. And all the money we not could always say now we take we go buy dollar they will send that to it Monday for go plant onion. Then they get richer, we they get poorer every day. They will get the land, we get the rain. So then see the way they sell they do now with the copy with the brand card. We not sell for able make and sell, but for the sell coffee, cocoa, cashew nut, make money they come in. Even rest for the sell. So how will they do that? You know go tap Pamir and the minister they no more. He also get for involving. So me get for day and they go around all the time. And we say we will go fair inside, we say we will get resources so that we help the farmer there. So that they're not going to do them back-breaking work there. Machine there for day, fertilizer for day, for increased productivity. The right type of seeds then. They're very good seed then. The rest of the plant now, we do 1 acre. Sometimes we get 1.5 or we find it in and then 2 tons there. We go Vietnam, they get 6 to 7 tons, the same acreage. So this farmer now, they get 1.2 or let's say 1.5 or 2. Then the farmer in the same area, they get 6 to 7. Now business for them. If you do 200 hectares, then you calculate. You see inside the guy incentive, he they make life yonder, he able to take care of himself, he able to take care of all the costs, if they buy a tractor, then your Mercedes Benz na tractor. Because now they do all the work. So we need to go back to that. No country, including the United States, England, and other one, and they not ever able to develop reach that side. They pass and take care of the education, the health, and the agriculture. That nine are the foundation. Nine for they don't be under. Who do that one day? We can spring, we can become any nation we want for be. So I'm a big one. This is not to politics. Politics, luckily, it don't do for now until 2028, no so. Yes. We're not going to knock nobody again, no so. We're not going to watch people that will bad here again, no so. APCS, LPP, we don't get with it, no so. Yes. I am President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Anybody who didn't me not they look, we don't pass that one day. You know, I can talk we will be done going as soldier. We are to map before we are the Fed, and then the Fed for APC, and then it was for SFPP. And Salon are the Fed for. That's so they train me, that's so I see everybody. So if we see with the pass all side, then pass, we not to be campaign no more. But we also foresee who's on a day. Because when they talk about development, it was no who said it wasn't there. So when they tell you about the road, I go don't travel that road there. Because I not get helicopter. So when say I walk at go reach Mongo, I know the road. Yes. Where the common Mongo can they say pass shortcut. I come out at 10 o'clock, I reach Kabbalah 4 o'clock in the morning. We can't say in the rain, the place dark. I said this we don't lose. Where I check the biggest geographical future we've been doing, I mean, been to money, Mount Bintumani. I said this now middle of bush we don't do so. Then they say no, you not lost it, we not for continue, no for go. We not reach there 4 o'clock in the morning. So, person not go tell me about that road there. I go see the people there, I talk to them, and I know the condition in which they live. And we serve all the pass, all the relationship they would now for make sure say we able make them we don't make that road for the people there. Then they do agriculture. Then they do other things there. Then they able fend them for themselves. So now that's the intention. And I hope say now that we don't pass that side, they will all now community leaders which is now for more get peace. Men will not go and pass and buggy. You know this, they beg this. That they know they help me. Hey, when I not put the market today, when I pull out with the burner, and they can't burn this hose, now for go cost this one. Not to that they feel with family there. Now we get democracy. You vote count. When you vote count, when they count and they don't count with the result, now for look for the next thing. We make Salon. We Salon fine, we Salon better, it's better for everybody. So I tell you plenty thank you. I'm glad for the money.
Thank you very much. And so we will bring this courtesy call for talk to the bar to an end. But before we do that, I will let first to announce once the program done, we will ask Una for make Una go exit with the Minister of Trade, whilst the President and the Vice President will stay because we get more districts we want to congratulate the President. So on that note, Leone for the national anthem.